Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. Usually we're doing an espresso taste test, at least these past few videos. But today we're doing a Starbucks review taste test of the new macadamia nut syrup, more specifically the white chocolate macadamia nut cream cold brew, I believe is what it's called. I actually found out last night, at least as of the time I'm filming this video, that they brought a macadamia nut syrup to Starbucks. So I'm intrigued. I do have a chocolate macadamia nut syrup at home that's sugar-free from Tahoe, but I'm interested to see what a white chocolate combo would be with it. For, purposes of this video, I will say they did not give me the toppings on this. I know there's supposed to be like a toasted cookie crumble on top, so I can't really rate the topping, and I didn't want to make a big deal about it. I don't want to be like that. They're super busy, so I decided to just get the cold brew, and we'll see how it tastes. So okay, I'm not gonna lie, that is divine. Wow, that is actually one of the best cold brews I've had from them. You wanna give it a taste? That's really good.
You know what? When you say it was divine, I was like, man,
there's no way.
There's no way it hits like that.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes, man, pass me that thing, but
yeah,
this thing hits really, it does.
Yeah, oh my goodness, that's really good. Overall, I'm gonna say I rate this a 10 out of 10. I usually don't like the cold brews that they have at Starbucks, at least the recent ones like the cinnamon caramel cream cold brew, nor the pistachio cream. Really wasn't fans of them, but this one's really good. This one's really, really, really good. So we'll see if I can remake this. I'll probably do that portion either when I get home today or some other time to kind of fix the flavor profiles right. I will say, I don't know if I'm going to buy additional syrups for the purposes of remaking this video. I think for me, the purpose is trying to do it at home, given the supplies that I have right now. So I do, again, have a regular chocolate macadamia nut, not a white chocolate one, but I also have white chocolate syrup. So we'll see. We'll make it work, and stay tuned for a remake at home. Hello everyone, thank you guys so much for joining, and the last you heard from me, it was reviewing the new Starbucks white chocolate macadamia nut cream cold brew, and today we are actually going to make it. So we have a few ingredients to do so. One is some sort of macadamia nut syrup, preferably just macadamia nut. Unfortunately, I'm not going to go buy another macadamia nut syrup because I really like this one. It is chocolate macadamia nut from Tahoe, and it is sugar-free. I really like it. I think it does taste at least mostly like macadamia nut with some chocolate, and I think it'll go good with this recipe. If you are looking for any recommendations though, because you don't have a macadamia nut syrup already, I would say maybe go for the Monin one. I also, again, really like the Tahoe one. It's whatever you choose. Additionally, to make the cream cold one, we will need some sort of French vanilla. This one is a sugar-free one from Tahoe. So do with that what you will. You can do any sort of vanilla syrup and it'll be fine. We are also going to need a white chocolate syrup of some kind. You can also use condensed milk, whatever white chocolate you prefer to use in your lattes, go for it. I do really like the Tahoe one because it tastes good, I think, and it is at the store. I can just easily go pick it up rather than having it chipped. Again, sweetened condensed milk will be fine, or any sort of white chocolate sauce you prefer. We will also need cold brew, of course. You can buy it already made at the store. I did go over it in my first cold brew remake video. You can also brew it yourself. You're just going to need to do really coarse grounds to do so. I didn't use Starbucks grounds. I actually used these coffee packets that some friends gave me to do this, I would guess from Hawaii, which I really appreciate, and it is a really good coffee. So I use that for my cold brew. And lastly, this part is optional, but I do have some white chocolate macadamia nut Tahoe cookies that are really crunchy and nice, so I am using that for the topping today. I crunched some up. Unfortunately, they did not give me the topping, as I talked about when I had the Starbucks drink the last time, so I can't really compare how my topping compares to theirs, but it is a toasted cookie crumble that they put on top, and I figured that this would suffice really well. Additionally, it helps if you have some sort of mixer, frother, whatever it may be, to make the cold foam. So with that, let's get into it. So first, for a grande, you're going to do 2 pumps of whatever macadamia nut syrup you have. So I'm going to use this one, and we're going to do 2 pumps. This is also the equivalent of 1 tablespoon. We are also going to put in our cold brew, and that's going to go to the third line on the Starbucks cup. It's simplest if you have a Starbucks cup, but if you want to know the exact amount, I can put it out on the scale, and I'm going to measure it in fluid ounces. Okay, so that's about 9 fluid ounces of coffee. And then we're gonna go and start making our cold brew before we put ice in our cup. So we are going to do about a tablespoon of this white chocolate sauce. For this, I think that's gonna be about like 19 or so grams. So that's what I'm gonna measure out on my scale. Okay, perfect. Then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of some sort of heavy cream, which I'm gonna go grab, and then 3 tablespoons of some sort of lighter milk. I'm using a fat-free Fairlife milk. You can, if you're doing it plant-based, you can do a plant-based heavy cream with some sort of oat milk. You can also use 2%. That's what they use at Starbucks. So it's literally whatever you prefer, as long as it's like a heavy cream milk and a lighter milk to kind of thin out the foam. So whatever you prefer. And I'm also going to add 2 pumps of this French vanilla syrup because it's supposed to be like a vanilla sweet cream cold brew base. And that's about a tablespoon for 2 pumps. Okay, I'm going to add my heavy cream. That's going to be 2 tablespoons. And then we're going to do 3 tablespoons of our other milk. Okay, perfect. And then to top it off, we are going to add 1 pump of our chocolate macadamia nut syrup. Okay. Then we're going to froth our cream until it becomes nice and foamy. This should probably be about a minute, and I like to tip it a little bit to help it aerate a little bit more. Okay, so I did add some ice and left just a couple inches at the top to put my cold foam. Okay. And now again, this part is optional, but we are going to add some toasted macadamia nut white chocolate cookies. Okay. And there you have it. A white chocolate macadamia nut cream cold brew. Let's give it a taste. Wow, guys, that is so good. Again, think this could be elevated by just having a regular macadamia nut syrup, but I thoroughly enjoy this recipe, and it did not cost $5.25 like it would have if I went to go get a grande of this at Starbucks. So enjoy. I'll also do a price breakdown of all the things I used today, just so you guys can see possibly different options at home that you can make and still really enjoy your cup of coffee at home. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and enjoy.